All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network, live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Anybody want to join any leagues where you can win money in my seasons? Friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834, or friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. Or you can also friend me on my second Facebook, Joe Price Hall of Fame. Once again, if anybody want to join any leagues that I do, franchise mode, friend me on my PSN, Joe Price 834. All right. Um, I like to thank YouTube, my subscribers, and those who support the channel. All right. We are doing the last wrap up of the first round wild card series. The first one we did today was, of course, Tampa Bay. That was the first one we did. Tampa Bay and Oakland, and of course, Oakland won 4-1. I mean, Tampa Bay, won 4-1 in that series, and that was a real great series. All right, so Tampa Bay won 4-1 to move on to the American League Division Series, which will be a best 3 out of 5 series. So as you look at this bracket that we got here, on the left side in the red is your American League on the left, and on the right is your National League. The American League, Tampa Bay and Oakland is the wild card. As you can see, Tampa won in the one-game elimination. They move on to the second round to take on Houston Astros in the best 3 out of 5 series of the American League Division. Then you look up top, and you're also going to have Minnesota Twins taking on the Yankees in the best 3 out of 5 series in the American League Division Series. Then we move over to the right, and we have the National League wild card that's taking place now, which I'm getting ready to play. As Coach Big Kurt Lauren Green online, I'm playing with my Phillies in a one-game elimination death game. The winner between Philly and Washington Nationals will take on Los Angeles Dodgers at their house in a best 3 out of 5 series in the National League Division Series. The winner between Phillies and Nationals take on the Dodgers. All right, in the second round, that's going to be 3 out of 5. That's one part of the National League Division, and then we move to the top from the bottom, and you see the Atlanta Braves, which they will be taking on the St. Louis Cardinals in the best 3 out of 5 series of the National League Division as well. So the road to the World Series starts today, and will continue on as the days come on and the games build up and the teams get knocked out. The first team that we have eliminated today in the first wild card series, which was the American League Series, which was about an hour ago, was the Oakland Athletics. I thought the Oakland Athletics would win, being as though they were home. I thought that. Let me go back to this. I thought that the Oakland A's. Let me see. I thought that the Oakland A's would win against Tampa Bay, but I was wrong. All right. Tampa Bay won. They were a road team. They knocked off the Oakland A's in their house. So, all right. So we're going to get this last game underway, which is the wrap-up of the wild card series for today. And then, of course, on another day, we're going to come on down with the National League Division Series, and we're going to also have the American League Division Series on the road to the World Series 2019 on Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network. This is my third season of doing MLB baseball, 100-game seasons, and All-Star games, home run derbies, and the postseason as well. So we're going to get game one-game elimination under the way. Wrap up this last season 3. Wild card series of the National League and the American League, and of course the National League is going to wrap it up. Phillies and Nationals, game 1, only one, elimination game. Wild card National League Series 2019 Season 3. MLB Baseball Season 3 coming up. Right at you.
Brewer are in wild card.
Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wild card matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
Hi.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Max Scherzer gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off tonight,
and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Cesar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game off the wall for an easy double.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And now Bryce Harper, first trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. First delivery to him on the way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Eaton has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Phillies lead it 1-0. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Aaron Nola is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That good.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Eaton, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Sup, bro?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. Phillies on top, 1-0. And in steps Scott Kingery. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 4, Scott Kingery.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Welcome to the stream.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 40.
At the plate, number 40. He'll take his first hacks here.
Hockey Gamer 3-0.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. A line shot to third base. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Aaron.
So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. From the stretch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Juan Soto to the plate now. His pass line against Aaron Nola. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First offering on its way. And a high strike there. 0-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The next 0-2. Now a swing by Zimmerman, and a ball well hit out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo home run here Ryan Zimmerman. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Franco has a play. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Brewers.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Turner will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
The right fielder, number 3.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Popped him up.
Lighting here.
Dozier is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Gene Segura standing in. And he puts it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Robles is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out. In now for Washington, Max Scherzer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
In now, Trey Turner. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Ready for another chance? Scott Kingery. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And he is in there.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Stepping in now, number 40. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Eaton. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco.
Maikel Franco.
Popped him up. Suzuki over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting. The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Eaton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-1 Philly. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far on this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And there's out number 2.
So
here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. Fouled off. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here 3-1. Into the box now, Bryce Harper, 1 for 2. It was an RBI base hit for him back in the first.
Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Soto. And that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A chance here for Dozier at second. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The batter,
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point.
And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Washington, the first baseman.
Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Real Muto waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. At the plate, Scott Kingery, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air to straightaway right. Eaton is under it. 1 away. Number 40 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that means Michael Franco, the 3rd baseman, will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Throw won't get him.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and it's still 3-1. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Howie Kendrick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Oh, no, he misplays it, and it drops. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. So a runner at third, two men are out, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Washington, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Wander Suero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch coming here for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed to the upper deck. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
In now, Gene Segura.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-0 home. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Soto looks up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Fernando Rodney comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting.
Standing in now, number 40. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Robles is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Phillies 8 and the Nats 1. Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Popped him up. Hernandez moving to his left. He's got it one away. Stepping up to the plate, Juan Soto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. One and two now. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And it's fouled away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Javi Guerra enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48, Javi Guerra.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Nola.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. Zimmerman is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
The right fielder.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now the relay home. is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Kurt Suzuki.
Here comes the first pitch. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
1-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Brian Dozier, 0-2 on his line thus far. And the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Victor Robles. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kingery will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson, now playing center field and batting ninth.
Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. Line drive to center field. Taylor is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to Zimmerman. The double play to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Phillies lead this one 8-1.
Leading up for the Nationals, the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kingery is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Now batting, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Franco is there, and quickly two are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home nine. So digging in now, Adam Eaton. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 8 runs on 16 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.